Hello, guys. How you doing today? Welcome to your show once again, FarmerHubTV. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for being part of the show once again, and always remaining faithful. And despite all the issues going on back home in Nigeria, you guys have always been part of us, no matter what. Thank you so much for being there for us. And as our show is, it's all about farmers, and we try to bring information to you as much as we can to help out with getting better yields, success in farming. Our show today is going to be a special one because we're going to be talking to someone that we've spoken to on the show today. As you all know from our the graphics that we had on, we're going to be talking to our own important master bee breeder and well trained from Germany. You all know him. He's not someone that is new. We're going to be talking to Mr. Oduntan Daniel Adeshina, and he has a lot of special information to get over to us. We're going to be talking to him about what he's been into, what the future holds, and what are all the plans for new bee breeders, both in the diaspora and also in Nigeria as well. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to try and bring him on right now. He's actually live with us already, so I'm going to bring him on. But before I do that, if you do like what we're doing, do subscribe. Share with your family and friends, and remember to always click on the notification button so that we are able to notify you when we have any other show coming on. So thank you once again. I'm going to run our intro, and by then we'll be ready to have Mr. Odunton live on the show. So welcome to the show once again. All right. Thank you for coming back on the show. Good day, sir. How are you doing today, Mr. Daniel Odunton? How is everything? How is the family? And how is business going? Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
You have muted your mic. I can't hear you.
It's on. Okay. Yeah, it's on right now. You can't hear me still. Can you hear me?
You have muted your mic. I can't hear what you are saying.
Okay. I don't know what's going on there.
The mic is muted.
Yeah, it's saying it's on my end. I wonder what's going on. Okay.
No, you have muted your mic.
Yeah, I can hear you very well. Hello, sir. Can you hear me now? Hello? Hello? All right. Sorry guys. We're not able to, he's not able to hear me. I'm going to go ahead and check what's going on, and I'm going to try and come back online with us. Just give me a minute, please.
You have muted your mic.
All right, sorry guys. I don't know what's going on. My mic works okay, but he's not able to hear me. He's not able to hear me, so I'm going to try and see what's going on. So let me try and add him once again, and hopefully we'll be able to get him now. Hello, sir. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
And now I can hear you. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
This is something. And now I can hear you.
It must be from your end.
Okay, there's definitely something going on.
That's why the name of
Okay.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? What's going on there? Oh, God. Hello? Yeah, I can't hear you. But I can't hear you from here. This is something. The same thing here. Can I off and come back? I'm shaking my devil.
So sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. Mike doesn't just seem to want to work today. It's always when you have something very important that things like this always seems to come up. So let me see. Hopefully he's back on now. Hello, sir. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Oh, that means it's resolved.
Oh, we thank God.
It happens.
Wow.
All right, guys, we're just gonna go dive straight into it. I have live Mr. Oduntan Adeshina, the CEO of Beekeeping LLC US, Utah, US exactly, and he's going to be giving us some information about. Of course, we're going to be talking about bees, as you know. We're going to delve into it, and also he has some important information that he's going to be sharing with us that we're going to talk about on the show as well. So sorry so much. Sorry guys for all the mix up we had from the beginning of the show. I know you guys are loyal and you're still going to be part of the show no matter what. Thank you for joining us. And so, sir, I know you've introduced yourself once before on the show, but we're still going to ask you to do it again. There might be something new that you're going to add, maybe a chieftaincy title or something. You understand? So please just give us indulge us and give us a little bit introduction of about who you are. Thank you, sir.
Well, my name is Adeshina Daniel Oduntan. I'm a bee farmer. I'm an entomologist. I'm a German trained queen breeder. I'm a bee therapist. So I live with my family in Salt Lake, Utah, United States.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Well, thank you for joining us on the show, and sharing your craft with us. The willingness to want to teach other people. We're very grateful as well. So, we're just going to dive straight into it. We've wasted a little bit of time
Mhm.
while trying to connect. So, sir, just can you give us what's your idea? What's the prospect you think beekeeping industry is going to have? First, let's talk about Nigeria, which is where we're from. You understand?
Mhm.
What's the prospect that you think that beekeeping is going to have in Nigeria? And also, you can extend it to the world in general.
Well, thank you so much. Beekeeping is new in Nigeria, even though we make noise about it. There's a potential, it has a prospect. But we have a potential in Nigeria to be a great nation, having honey as part of their export to
Mm,
earn hard currency for the country. But we still have a long way to go to get there.
yes.
And the reason being because lack of knowledge, we don't have
Mm,
enough knowledge. And not only that, there's no equipment, tools to use. One thing I cherish most in this Western world is every day they are coming up with what can make their craft easier,
easier,
their
yeah.
job, how to make things easier without stress. But in Africa, we have not got there. We don't have that mind,
Mm,
you know. So there's a prospect in Nigeria about beekeeping, but we still need more to do.
mm,
If I go globally, ah, if you look at the honey industry size, it's valued at $9.21 billion
mm.
as of 2020.
Wow.
$9.21.
Mm,
So in this 2021,
mm,
the honey market size value at 9.45 billion dollar at the annual market rate 8%. So there is a lot of potential worldwide. But in Africa, we are blessed with natural resources,
yes.
very good vegetation. Here in America, in the Western world, they have a problem with bees by
Mm,
reason of where all the treatment, the
mm.
chemicals.
The
But in
chemicals,
Africa, we
yeah.
don't have such problem. We have a natural environment where we can get organic honey.
Mm,
But the problem is we don't have knowledge. We don't have tools. And that's why the efforts we are making at the Big Craft Consult to educate our people, to expose them to how it's done outside the world. So that is what we are trying to do to educate our people. Even the Bible says, it said, my people perish for lack of knowledge. If they
yes.
don't have knowledge, they will just going around in one place. They will be underutilized their potentials. So there's a
Mm,
prospect in Africa, and we are making effort to make something happen. Thank you.
mm. So from picking from that, thank you so much for the information. I never even knew that D has such potential in the billions of dollars.
In
It's
fact,
always amazing when,
if
yeah.
I tell you that market size you are talking about is
Mm,
only honey industry.
wow.
And don't forget, it is not only honey bee produced.
Yes.
It's produced royal jelly, bee venom, all that
Yeah.
one
There's a
is not
lot.
accounted for.
Mm,
Only honey industry. And let me now explain it so that you can understand how we arrive at that value.
mm,
You understand? Now, in honey industry, when we talk about food and beverages, in that there's one aspect. They are indirectly honey consumption.
mm,
Food and beverages, there are a lot of things they are doing now. Like all these a bakery, most of food
yes.
they make is they use honey. All these
Mm,
a cuisine, They use honey for food to make food. All this, the power drinks, energy drinks, food drinks, all those ones, they are using honey. Another aspect is this a pharmaceutical. All
Yes.
these medicine,
Yeah.
the cough medicine, all those syrups, they use honey. I'm talking about only honey, not the all BI product. So if you want to talk about the cosmetics, they use honey to produce most of cosmetics. So tell me, if we really go into it, there's a lot of money. There's a ready-made. As I'm talking to you, I don't have enough to give to the people. Both honey and wax and everything. I know many other beekeepers, they don't have enough. That's why you see a lot of people adulterating the honey to make money.
To make money.
So
Yeah.
until people know that there's a potential there, they can make a living from there, then they will go there. So that's the effort we are trying to say. So only honey industry, just a sector. We have not talked about the pollen, propolis, royal jelly, all that kind of things. So that is that for now.
Wow, that's what I always say. That I remember the last time I spoke to you on here, I said we're just scratching the surface, and that's just it. We're ever going to keep scratching the surface when it comes to anything that has to do with agriculture, because there's so much to talk about. And so much information to get. So if we look at, say, for instance, we're using Africa, Nigeria as a case study. How are people embracing beekeeping? How do people accept it, basically, if when you talk to people and you try to, especially in going to Nigeria or Africa as a whole?
You know the problem we have in Africa. Everybody want to be the boss. Everyone to say, I know it.
Yes.
With my experience traveling here and there, I've been to many international conferences, and I've seen how they do. Everybody, they exchange notes. They will call you, come and present, or they will learn from you. That's what they do in all these advanced countries. But in our own country, the reason why we are where we are is we don't acknowledge ourselves. We don't, it's like what? That's what I will say. We don't acknowledge ourselves that, oh, you know better than me.
Yeah.
This is what we are talking about. Even when you see somebody that say, oh, I know, let's try this, they say, no, what do you know? When did you started? That is our attitude. That's the way we think. But until we change, you see, I have a personal experience, what I'm telling you. I happen to be the chairman of a Beekeeper Association in Ogun State. I called my people, let me train you. Bring a little money. They will tell you they don't have money. Even when you say you want to make money from us. That's why how they are. See, this is a problem. Until we begin to say, I need to know. See, when I was starting up, I never have anybody ahead of me that I can look to. That, oh, this one no better than me. If I happen to see that, I'll be worshiping the person. And I can tell categorically, all my teachers, is he an brother? I serve him. I'm not helping him. My understanding is I'm helping myself because yes. I want to know something.
You want to know.
Many times, I've never asked Arnold, give me money for tickets to fly to Europe from Nigeria. I squeeze myself to go there. You see, all these things we are talking about, we need to accept ourselves. We need to celebrate ourselves. We need to hold ourselves together. That will make people in Western world go forward. They compare notes. They celebrate people who they know you have a good story. I enjoy that here. A lot of media have celebrated me. They have they have printed my story. Do you understand? But in Africa, we don't do kind of things until we change. And that's why for some of us, we will not relent. We will continue doing our best. Some will pick one day. But what important thing is, I always tell people, we need knowledge. We need information. And that's the only thing that can change our status quo.
Thank you so much, sir. Guys, as you know, we have Mr. Daniel Oduntan Adeshina. I keep mixing up the name, so but
Just call
it's still
anyone.
your name. So we have him on the show. He's a queen bee master breeder, trained from Germany, and he's a master at his craft. And if you want to be part of the show, you can always leave a comment or even just, say hi to Mr. Daniel. He has the information to give out on the show, and hopefully you guys would be part of the show. So, guys, we're going to be moving on to some of the other information. There's an Honeybee Outreach Empowerment Program that I know you're going to be having very soon. I'm going to try and bring that on, and I would want us to talk a little bit about it. So yeah, it's right on the side of the screen where my video where my picture is meant to be. So it's an Honeybee Outreach Empowerment Program, and I can see on there that you have a lot of guests that is going to be featuring and talking about beekeeping as a whole. So, can you give us a little bit of information and about this program and what's going to be happening on this program?
Well, thank you so much. The program is all about reaching out to our people.
Mm,
You see, that's where we started. Our people need knowledge, they need information, and until we have that knowledge, there cannot be a change. So the program is all about outreach, and not just to tell them the story or what they are going to benefit. We want to empower them. We want to
mm,
make sure they start somewhere, no matter how small, start somewhere. You see, the way I think or the way I look at things is I don't wait until I get everything I needed.
yeah.
Don't wait for perfection. Just start. In the course of doing it, you'll be making some mistakes, some correction,
Mm,
some adjustment.
yes.
So the program is about outreach. I know that we don't have enough information in Africa.
Yes.
I mean, indigenous uh, writer.
Yes.
I've published a book.
Yeah. Okay.
The
I
name
was
of the
going to come
book,
to that,
yes.
but yeah, you can go ahead. Let's just
Okay.
talk about it. In all.
That book is a compilation of my lifelong experience.
Mm,
I've been on it over 28 years. And if you see the book is organic. It's all about what I've done, what I've known, in a way our people can understand it. So, and a lot of people have been asking for that book, but the price is so much. Compare the exchange rate.
mm,
If you buy it in America, it's $30. But now you get to Nigeria, it's almost 15,000, going to
yeah.
20,000.
Mm.
They will tell you what do they want to read. They want to buy book for 20,000. So the pressure was so much on me. I said, okay, what I need to do, let's publish the book back home so the price can be affordable,
Mm,
at least at the rate of 6,000
yeah.
or 5,005, whatever.
Mm,
So we that's what I now say, okay. I cannot just say we give you a book, read. We want to give you support. It always been my mind to give support to people.
mm,
People that know me, they can testify. So, so that book is what we want to publish in Nigeria
mm.
so that it can be affordable for people.
So you're
And
going
as
you're
I've
going to be
said,
launching this on
we
this
are, we are launching the
with the
book.
same program.
Yeah, the same
Yes.
program. We want to
Okay.
launch the book. At the same time, we want to launch a foundation. That
Okay. Yeah.
foundation is called Felicia Oduntan Beecraft Foundation. I'm doing it in memory of my dear late mom. So I want to immortalize her name. So, and we want to start helping people, not only in Africa, even right here in the United States.
Mm,
Here in the United States, I have a program, we call it Adopt a Colony,
mm,
whereby people will adopt a colony of bee in their compound. So we will
yes.
go there to manage it and give them some honey back, say thank you. A lot of people wanted to know that. So we are launching the foundation both in America here. It is the process, we are in the process. Everything is going on in America here and Nigeria. So that foundation, we support people to empower them, give them equipment, support them, give them the training. That's what the foundation going to do. And it's a big project, which you cannot do it alone. I've been doing my own, trying my best to give back to our community, because the lot of things I've learned. Even that's why I have the mind to help people. Living in America here have taught me so much that you need to give to your community. They have a spirit of giving. That's their culture in America. And right from America here that I live, I want to give back, because America have been good to me. I've been blessed with a lot of opportunity. So we will use our Adopt a Colony program in America to help a lot of immigrants. All these Asali, what do they call the other name? These immigrants, we will help them. We will empower them. So we are seeking your assistance. All my family and friends on Facebook, because that's our family. Yes. So I need their support. I want them to, no matter how little, help us to make it happen. And we will make you proud. So we want to launch the thing in Africa, and that is in November 24th to 26th, whereby we have invited a lot of dignitaries, the international speakers. I invited all my teachers.
Can you mention some of the names?
Yes, I will mention them.
Yeah.
I will mention my teacher. Okay, let me start with Dr. Stephen Stagasio. He was my epitherapy teacher. He was one who gave me opportunity to travel to Europe for the first time. When I never thought of traveling, but just saw my zeal, my passion to know more. He invited me, and he handed over me to Arno Bruder. He has been so wonderful, man. Arno taught me everything I know today. He gave me so much opportunity, and he can testify I serve him. And I know why, because there's what I need to know from him.
Yes.
So it's been a blessing to me. He had been to Nigeria one time. That was 2010. I invited him to Nigeria to see some of my projects. So I invited him. He's been a great guy to me. And again, Dr. Noah Wilson is coming too. He's a great man. He's a great researcher. He's based in Boston, in Massachusetts. He runs the Best Bee. Best Bee company is a big company. I'm the representative for Utah State. So he's been a great guy, and we want to share from their experience. Yes. And at the same time, there's our keynote speaker, Dr. Debo Akonde. I never met him, but I heard so much about him. He's a great man. He's full of experience when it comes to agriculture, when related to youth and all that. He is the executive advisor to Oyo State Governor on agriculture. So I'm so glad to have him, and he's have consented that you'll be there. So we need people like that to they have been doing wonderful work. So we want them to encourage our youth to embrace agriculture. Yes. And my good friend from Utah here is a Ghanaian, Thomas Appiah. He's a very great guy. He's a business guru. He's so vast. He's an international guy. So we are so close. And I'm inviting him to talk on this business aspect of in Africa. So he's coming too. And our Honorable Commissioner for Agriculture is our special guest of honor is coming. And Dr. Adeola, so is coming too. And our Apostle Lawrence Ashudume is going to chairman the occasion. Is coming too. So my good friend, Bishop Dr. Felix Owolabi in United States here. He's been a very good brother, he's very supportive. So they are, this program is a virtual program.
Virtual program, yeah.
Yeah, it's a virtual program going to be online, but we are still going to have a on-site. All those one are in Nigeria, they will be at the venue. The venue is a Federal University of Agriculture, Nigeria, Alabata, in Ogun State, Nigeria. So from there, we're going to transmit, and other people will join us all over the world. We have been sending out information, the link to join the Zoom. And at the same time, we are appealing to people because this foundation is going to be a laudable project. It's going to help people. And as many people know, I always love to share with people. But sharing online is not enough. We want to add flesh to it. We want to have people on ground right here in America. We want to increase our Adopt a Colony project in America, whereby we can help a community per community. They will tell us, bring a colony here, we put it there, gather them together, train them. They too will begin to produce their own. As I've said, you see, people may thought, oh, when everybody keeping bees or selling honey, there'll be too much. No, people need information. A lot of people buy honey in super mall. They are buying fake honey. They don't know the real honey. So
Processed honey, yeah.
with the knowledge they will have gathered, they will know which one is real honey, which is not real honey, and they will know the usefulness. Now that a lot of people are tending towards healthy lifestyle, they don't want to eat sugar, they don't want to eat, and I drink my coffee, my herb tea every morning with honey every day. So when you're sure of what you eat, you'll be happy because you are what you eat.
Yes.
Your food is your medicine. Your medicine is your food. So that's why we want to propagate it, to say it loud, to tell everybody that they need to know this thing. You need to understand what you eat. This is only we are still talking only on honey. We are not talking about propolis. There are a lot of things you can use propolis for. I've tested all these things. I've knew what their potency. So that's the program. The program is a virtual program for people around the world to join us. And I'm appealing to all my family on Facebook, on social media. I need your support. I know you love me. I know you believe in me. No matter how little, let's do it to help somebody. I know America, they are so passionate to give. I know that. So I'm appealing to all my family on Facebook, support me, support this project. You will see it. You will see when we gather people. So like this UNAB, I was saying, I want to have a center, bee training center in UNAB on the name of the foundation. And there are many other places too that we are going to help them. This is a big project. This is a big program. Those people that are coming, that are going to all our speakers, they are going to share their experience. I know I've been doing beekeeping for many years. He's a big guy in Europe there. You see Dr. Stefan Stagasio. I wish to be like Stefan. He traveled all over the world, training people. People that are listening to me can testify to it. He's not a small guy. So he's helping people. Those are the people I want to emulate. Those are the people I want to be like them. So let's do it together. That program coming up November 24, 26. I will be in Nigeria. I'll be on ground to do this, and we are inviting children, some school students, in the program. We are inviting them so that they too can see. I have a lot of footage, the one I've done in Africa, how we work with bees,
Yeah,
the
I'm
one
going
we
to be
did in
playing a
Europe.
footage that I would want
Okay,
you to talk
okay,
about after you finish talking.
okay. So we want to let people see why are they doing it. I mean, we want to show them that the way they are doing it is not the right way. All they need is knowledge. And not that alone, when they have equipment, we too will do very well. And this is what I live on over 28 years. I've never worked for anybody. I do only beekeeping because I put my mind there. And thank God today, with support of everybody, all your encouragement, all your support is the one keeping me going. I want to do more. So this is another big project. I can do it with you. And I want you to let us do it together. We need your support, no matter how little. We have created a link for donation.
Yeah, I have all those links scrolling at the bottom of the
Okay,
screen.
yeah, I can
Right
see it.
now, I have the one for the Zoom
Zoom is good, yeah.
link,
So
which is
that's the
going to be for
Zoom
the
link
conference
that people
itself.
can connect us.
Yeah, so I will keep sharing that link as the time
Okay,
goes on. But right now I have it at the bottom of the screen. So guys, if you guys need the link or you need any other information, just contact FarmerHubTV, or also you can contact Mr. Odunto. He's just type his name online, it will bring out all his information. You don't need any, a middle person to get to him. All his information are right there, or you go to Bcraft Consult .tech, I believe.
yep,
Yeah, you have that online as well. So this is the Zoom link showing for the beekeeping book. I have that right now, so that's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. As per that, I know you're going to be coming up with a physical book itself, right?
yeah. They
Okay.
already published the book
What
in
I want to
Nigeria.
do is that I would want to have purchase three of those, no, actually five of those books from you,
Okay,
and which I would want to give out to.
The-
Oh, there it is.
that is
So
the
I'm going to be
book.
getting five of those books from you.
Okay,
We'll talk about the cost and how I would get that from you later. I
okay.
would want to give it to our viewers on the show. So guys, if you want any of the five books of the beekeeping guide, you want that, please do send a message to us on the show. Comments, share your ideas or share what you're planning on doing. And the first five people that actually talk about the show, the book at the topic we're talking about, beekeeping, would have the five books. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
just do that. If you can't comment on it, you can go to our social media as well, FarmerHubTV, both Facebook and on Instagram and Twitter. Just share a comment, and we would send you one. I have someone right now that said would like one. That's from Mr. Matthew Inyakura. I hope I didn't butcher that name. But so one, we have four left now. So like I said, guys, do comment on the show so that I'll mark you down as getting the book. So Mr. Matthew, just send us your email on here so that we are able to give you details on how you're going to get the book. Okay. And back to the show. It's wonderful enough that we have over 200 viewers right now on the
Oh, that's
show.
great.
So we're spreading the word of beekeeping, and I'm going to be sharing the link for the donation link on here. So for the foundation, the link for the donation is on there as well. So do copy that out, or I'll have it on our social media platform as well, so that you guys will be able to get all the link for the information. Remember, be part of the conference. You're going to learn a lot from this. And if you are able to get the book, do get it, so that we would you learn a lot. I've read the book. I haven't actually finished it. I'm like midway,
The
and
ebook I
right
sent to you.
now I'm beginning to think about beekeeping more and more. And of course, with me getting to talk to to my big brother, because that's what I'm going to call him. He's my big brother here, and he's really been an encouraged factor, in wanting to get into bee farming as well, beekeeping as well. So thank you guys for joining us. So I have a video I want to play. I'm going to let it play for like 10 minutes thereabouts, so that then I want you to talk to us about what happened at that on the video. Where were you training, who you were training, and a little bit about what you were talking about. So I'm going to have that on there now.
You can see live bees here.
Yeah. So just give me a minute. I want to make
these
sure.
Are workers. Okay. You can see them. Put it this way.
So what kind of feed do we have in that feeder now?
You can put sugar syrup or wait, no noise. Okay, can I go on talking? I want to show you something. Okay. Can you see from that place? Now look at this. I'm trying to pour smoke so that they can give way. Now look at these differences. Look at this air is yellow. Look at this place is white. I will show you. Don't worry. Can you see? Can you see any difference? There's a place white.
Yes.
There's one yellow.
Yes.
And I said something the other time. Let's dress back a little so that we can really get the picture. So,
excuse me, please.
This place is honey. Come and see it. If I open it, you see honey coming out. You see honey coming out? This indication to tell you that this is ripe honey. The one you see here is brood. Yes. I said something. Okay, I want you to come and see this place one by one. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Can I talk?
Yeah,
okay.
You can go ahead. Can you just give us a little bit of information of what was happening here?
Okay.
I believe it was a training that you were having.
Yes, a training class.
So where was it? What were you doing? And just give us a little information about it.
Well, I told you at the last time I came on show that we had a bee craft club in our high schools in Ogun State.
Yes.
That was 2001. When I started the idea of training people, the student community, so I went to state government and I told them the plan. I want to start training the youth so that we can catch them young. So that, in Africa, it's not like where we are in America and Canada, whereby at any level you can get a job.
Yes.
So in Africa, when you graduate, you won't see job. Even when a graduate, you'll be roaming around the street. So I have the idea because I passionately hate to work for people. I don't like working for anybody. So I began to think, what can I do? So we went to the government. I asked them, don't sponsor it, because I don't want them to kill the vision. So I sponsored the project myself. So we started the training in Ogun State, Oyo State, Osun State. So we continued doing the Bee Craft Club in each schools. This set of people you saw, this was 2011.
Yeah.
Those children there, they are students of Navy Secondary School, Abeokuta. So we are on exchange program. Oh my God! Excuse me, somebody's knocking. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. No problem.
Hey, sorry.
Sorry about that. He seems to have someone that wants to talk to him about something. So while the show is going on, while we're waiting for him, so I already have two books gone. I have Mr. Matthew Inyakura and Mr. Gaba Awal. So you guys will be getting two of Mr. Daniel Oduntan's book on the show. And so also if you guys, if you're interested in the book, like I said, just send us a comment and we'll get one over to you. I have 3 books left that I'm going to be giving out, and courtesy of Mr. Daniel Oduntan as well. So FarmerHubTV. So do comment on the show, and thank you guys so much for joining us today. We've had over 200 viewers on a live show. That's lovely. And I have information on the foundation. If you want to donate to the FOB Foundation, do go on the link and send in your donation. Also, I'll be sharing the link for the books and the link for the Zoom for the conference as well. So thank you so much for coming, joining us back. You can go ahead. No, it's okay.
I'm so sorry. It was my
it's
neighbor.
all right. No problem, sir.
Those students, they are on student exchange program to Germany in 2011. We are almost 22 participants from Nigeria, the Navy Students Beecraft Club, and there are 2 officers. So we traveled to Germany, and that's what we are doing there. And even now that we are having the project back now, the foundation is going to give support for the exchange program to Europe and America or anywhere. We have a great people that can assist us to make them see how it's done. You see the kind of tools they use here. That is the modern bee hive. Okay. We call this one Landstrut hive. Okay. Even the one, in fact, in Germany, they use 2 types in Germany. They use Dandant hive. The Dandant hive is bigger. That is what we are using here. But the Landstrut is so common, that's only what a lot of people know. So the one they use in Africa is called Toba hive. On that one, you are limited to number of products you get. You can only get honey and probably honey and wax. Probably if you know how to get propolis. But in this hive I'm using here in Germany, you can get almost 6 products, like pollen, you can get it, royal jelly, and bee venom. There are a lot of tools you can couple together to make you get those ones. So the students here, we are in Germany working with bees. You can see them, they are children. Even here in America, I have some school projects that I'm taking the younger one. So these are things we want our people back home to enjoy. So with the foundation, with the support of our people, they can get all these things. They got exposed to it. By way of doing it, when you know the right thing, you will know what to look for. If I tell you a lot of things that are going on in Africa, that even you as a beekeeper, if you don't know the right thing you want, the capital will give you wrong thing, because they don't patient enough to get the thing, because there's no tools. If there's a machine will carve a lot of things out without stress. So by the way we start this, by the time we start this foundation, we will seek for help from external funding. We can get a grant, we can get a donation to help people to know all these things. So that is what we want to do, and that is our plan. All I'm saying, we want the people support, even people back home. It is one thing you want to teach them something, it's another thing they are ready. But not everybody waiting for slow stuff. They want a sharp make money, and it doesn't go that way. Those are another problem you are seeing in Africa. Here in an advanced country, Everything has timing. There's a time to crawl. There's time to walk. There's time to run
Yes.
before you start walking. You understand what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So we need to educate ourselves, our people back home. You know, farming business is not something you put today and get tomorrow. No matter
No.
what kind of project you are doing, whether chicken or crop, it's not, you can't get it in a day thing. It takes time. But that waiting time is what everybody don't want to go through. So we need to talk to ourselves. Agriculture is going to a level that everybody will still go back there. And we know the importance of bees, how relevant to agriculture. Without bees, there are a lot of crops that we cannot get. You understand? So compare somebody who have a colony of bees in his farm, how the crop will produce very well compared to somebody who doesn't have anything. Here in America or in Europe, they pay for the service of bringing colony to the farm to pollinate. You understand? So this thing, we can do it, but we need knowledge. We need to go through process. So I believe with the help of our viewers, our friends and family, I can tell you I will play my own part. I will do the right thing. All we needed, no matter how little, we need your support. Help us, let help others. Because by way of helping others, you know, this is the thing I have in mind when I was starting out. That's 2001. I said, okay, I'm taking from African point of view. As in, when I was in Africa, I said, okay, if we want to supply honey into international market, when they ask for ton, which I cannot produce, you need other people to join hands.
Yes.
If you want to join other people's hand, are you collecting fake honey or you are getting real honey? So if you want to get real honey, you need to train others to be sure of what they are giving you. So everybody will be happy. You know, that's where I'm looking at it. Even here in America, I know a company, AI Root. If you know how much wax they buy every year to make candle, you cannot meet their demand. So we need to pull hands together. Even here in America, a lot of people that come to farmers market, they come because they know they are going to get from the real farmer.
Real farmers, yes.
Not from store where they don't know the source. Look at the price. They are not the same. So, and they are happy to buy it. So this thing I'm telling our people back home, don't wait you are looking for a job. Take your life in your hand. You just have to start somewhere. I'm a good example. Everybody, a lot of people know my beginning, how I started, till where we are today. It's not a day job, but because we are focused and we know where we are going. So anybody can do it. So this opportunity for them, even at the program, we are having a training for students. So from there, when people show interest, we begin to put them together. We now begin to establish them. We now begin to work with bees. Even the bees in Africa, as wide as they are, if you know how to handle them, they'll be friendly. I know their problem in Africa, and I'm saying it, their problem is queen breeding. I'm coming with a technique. It's a way of manipulating bees. A lot of people will begin to breed their own queen. I know the secret. Even without grafting, those people that are into beekeeping, they understand what I'm talking about. There's a manipulation. If you manipulate them, they will give you queen. So this will help you. You need the knowledge. Even the book will be good for you because something you don't manage, how will you expect something big from there? You understand?
Yes,
so
sir.
You are the one to manipulate the bee to produce what you want. Bees they know what they needed. But you needed them to get something. There's what to do to make them give you what you want.
They want, yes.
So that's the manipulation. And that is what we call training. That we call skill. You must possess a skill. So these are things we want to share with them. And I can assure you, after the program, there's still a lot of project behind that. So I'm inviting everybody, no matter how little, try as much as possible, get a copy of the book. It's for you. And we are even asking for donations. There's some people who cannot afford to buy the book. There's some people who live in the village. They live with the bees. Here in America, there are a lot of differences. You can keep a bees in your house. If you see my house, I have almost 6 colonies in my house. As I'm talking to you at my backyard. Because of you see, bees in America can stinge. It doesn't. You see people working with them, doesn't mean they cannot stinge. How do you manage them? How do you handle them? If you see most of my footage, you will see me working with bees without wearing anything.
And yeah,
I know how to manipulate them. It's not magic. Anybody can do it. You understand? But in Africa, because of nature of the bees, and let me tell you, here, because of research, they have worked on their bee. They are what we call artificial insemination. There's a genetic transfer. Maybe this bees, his breed is wide. It's very wide. You know, it can sting quickly, like Africa own. You can crossbreed. That is what we call artificial insemination. All you need is a semen of another bee that's gentle or that produce very well. You do that. They do research here. They encourage research in advanced countries. But in Africa, we don't do that. All we do is a paper research. What cannot deliver anything. You understand? And there's no encouragement from government. Government is not interested in the well-being of the people. That what can we do to sustain ourselves instead of depending on foreign aids or whatever. So we need to start helping ourselves. Let's take our own life in our hand.
Nice.
So by the time we join hands together, look at what you are doing. You are bringing the best expert in various agriculture aspects. Before, let's say we pull everybody together. Let's brainstorm. Let's do something. Before you know it, we have a breakthrough.
Yes.
If government doesn't help us, can't we help ourselves?
Help ourselves.
You are playing your quota. I'm playing my quota. Let everybody begin to do their own. We will get a result. So I'm appealing to our family, friends on Facebook, on social media. We need your help. Join the program. When you join the program, you will see. You will hear from other people, from experts, how far they have gone in their own respective countries, the effort they make by government, by themselves. So we will buy from their own experience and do something for ourselves. So we need your support. We need your donation.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, sir. Thank you for all the information. It's so wonderful talking to you any day, anytime. And I'm very grateful to have you on the show. And guys, we still have 3 books to go. I have Gaba Awal and also Matthew Inyakura. And I have you guys' email. I'm going to be writing it down. So immediately I am able to get the logistics with Mr. Daniel. I would let you guys have information on how you're going to be getting your books. And so anybody else that is still interested in any of the three books, do send a comment on our social media, Facebook, Instagram, or also Twitter. And also you can still comment on YouTube even after the live show is done. So let's know if you're interested in the book. It's our own little way to help out and educate our people on beekeeping, get people into that mindset. I have one quick question I would want you to answer, sir. It's from Matthew, one of our viewers. It's from Matthew Inyakura. I have it on screen right now. So he says, on the surface, beekeeping looks like low input agricultural activity. Though there is the book and training, can you just mention some risk to bee investment? So is there any risk to investing into bee breeding?
Yes. There are a lot of risk as far as where you are is concerned. though there's risk here too. But let me first talk about the risks that has to do with beekeeping in Africa.
Yes.
One, the first problem is colonization. You may construct the hive and bees will not colonize. That's the first thing that discourages people who want to go into that. And that is one of the problems that I tend to solve, whereby you can now start how to breed your own queen at your local level. That is one, to colonize the colony. Two is another thing is vandalization and theft.
Yes.
You can put your colony there, the people can go and steal it overnight. Some people can, another one is bush burning, they can throw fire there. And all these things is something that discourages people. You understand? Another thing is, you see, in Africa, because of the nature of the bees, the comment people pass across, oh, people can kill, bees can kill, this and that. You see, all these things has a solution. I've experienced that, I've went through that, and by the time you begin to get closer to people that know it, like what I'm talking about, look at the issue of theft or vandalism. It depends on the tools you want to use. Somebody using top bar hive, you cannot compare the investment that require to Langstroth. Because the Langstroth, many people in Africa, they tell you they have a Langstroth. It's not Langstroth. They just construct a rectangular box and say they have a Langstroth. The purpose of Langstroth is to preserve the comb from breaking so that you can use it again. If you cannot use the frame of the Langstroth again, that the purpose of Langstroth is defeated. Many of them don't have a honey extractor, because when you have a Langstroth hive, when the bees make honey there, even in Langstroth, you can even help the bees with the foundation sheet. You can either use a raw wax or plastic foundation sheet. It helps bees to draw quickly. So when the bees now make honey, you open it up, extract the honey, you still have the foundation there with comb. That all you need to do, just return back to bees. They will lick the honey from it and you preserve it to use it next time. But the situation whereby you are in Africa, say you have a Langstroth and you put a frame there, you destroy the comb, you have defeated the purpose. So I see many people, you say that, what? They still need to know. That's why I said they don't have tools. They don't have equipment. Like now, let's say we have the foundation, have a group of beekeepers, we get them a honey extractors, we give them a queen excluder. All these things has a purpose. If you want to collect pollen, you cannot use top bar hive to collect pollen. You will use Langstroth. There's what we call pollen trap. There's a way to put it at it's a component. There's a way to put it there. You want to get propolis trap, and you want to get propolis. There's what we call propolis trap that you install in the Langstroth. They have designed it to fit in with the Langstroth, not with top bar. So if you're a beekeeper having a top bar, you need to graduate to the Langstroth. I have some people who say they are trainer. If you are training people, you need to know everything before you start training. If you don't even have all these things, you need to at least a little to see. Because if you are training somebody with top bar alone, you don't know much of Langstroth, that's an incomplete job. So these are the opportunities we are going to afford them. That, okay, this is this. We will train you. Make your honey. We will know how to preserve the bee from being stolen or destroyed. You know this poultry house, you can construct a small house. We call it bee house to secure it. Put your colony inside there under lock and key. even very close to where you can manage it.
Managers.
Not whereby you put in a million, whereby the S-men will come with cow and destroy your thing or stealing your honey. So there's no problem without solution. Right inside every problem, there's a solution.
There's a
So
solution.
if you can think so much, you will get the answer. So these are things, if you want to talk about in Africa, I've went through it, I know it. If you want to talk about what happened there, by the grace of God, I'll balance the two. I know if they are talking, I can understand what they're talking about. So to invest in beekeeping, investment in beekeeping, it is huge. It depends what you want.
What you want.
You understand? It depends what you want. And at the same time, you cannot overemphasize the training. If you want to get the best, you need training. How will you get it? Some people will be telling you, you can get royal jelly, you can get this, you can get that. Do they know how to get it? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
You need to know it. Just like we are talking about apitherapy, the use of bee product. Before you can say you treat people with bee product, you must know how to extract all the other products first before you want to now using it. So the training is important. The equipment is another factor. So by the time you go into it, you know this thing require money. It's a big money. It depends the level you want to stand. If you want to stand with top bar, yes, it's a small money, and you are limited to what you get. So that's the answer for that.
All right, there you have it, Matthew. I hope that answers all your question. I'm going to say thank you so much once again for joining us on the show. And remember, guys, if you need any information, just go straight on to beecraftconsults.tech website, and you'll be able to get all the information you need. I believe all the information for the conference, the book, and everything is on the website as well.
Yeah.
So you have everything on there. And if you're not able to do that, you can always reach us on FarmerHubTV, and we'll be able to direct you to the information that you need. I'm going to say thank you so much, guys, for joining us on the show. And remember, we still have 3 books to give away. So just send us a comment on any of our social media handle, FarmerHubTV, Facebook, Twitter, and also Instagram, and even on YouTube as well. Send us a comment on there, and do like, share, and subscribe as well to our media, our social handles. So, sir, I'm going to say give us your last words. It's not going to be the very last, because we might still actually bring you back on the show before the program itself once again, because we still have a lot of information to pass out before the dates. So I would want you to give us a little bit outro of bye for now words to our viewers, and also remember to share the dates of the program as well, so that they can hear it once again. Thank you.
Well, the program coming up in November 24th, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday till 26th November at Federal University of Agriculture, UNAB, Alabata, Abeokuta. Well, what I will just tell our people that are listening to me is that take your life in your own hand. Take your life in your own hand. You can be anything you want to be. What I am today, I've seen it a long time, and I'm determined to get there. So I want you to just believe yourself. You can be anything you want to be. So by having that thought, you're ready to sacrifice anything, to give it anything. You know, my wife sometimes tell me, beekeeping is my first wife. Because anything that I want to, even the house, this thing first. You see, my belief and my philosophy is build your business. Your business will build your house.
You build the house, yes.
That is way I look at things. So be the best you can be. So I'm inviting you once again. Join us virtually. If you can be available to be on site, come around. We need your help. We need your donation. Let's all make it work. Let us make it happen. We can do it. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for being part of the show. And we are very grateful to have you on here once again. And it's been a blessing talking to you as always. Like I said, we're going to be having you back once again,
I'll be glad to come again.
so that because we need to emphasize on the show, on the conference itself, because it's a big thing happening in Nigeria. We don't have a lot of this happening, especially at this time right now in Nigeria with everything going on. With all the kind of people you're bringing down to talk about beekeeping, it's a big thing, and I would want us to treat it as such. So I would want you to come back once again. We'll let you guys know when that date is going to be. It's going to be definitely before the show, so that we'll be able to pass if there's any new information or any added information to you guys on there. So Mr. Duto has said, do endeavor to be part of the program. I have the Zoom link scrolling at the bottom of the screen. If you still need it at any point in time, you can always reach us at FarmerHubTV, and I would have that over to you. And also remember to go on Be Craft Consult .tech, the website, and you'll be able to get all the information that you need. And remember, guys, about the book, the beekeeping guide. It's wonderful. I'm reading it right now. I'm like at the midway of the book, and it's a wealth of information. So many things I've never known about beekeeping. I've been able to get there, and I've been able to see how the training is very important, how training will make things a lot easier. So, and as per the foundation, I'm hoping that me and Mr. Oduntan, we get to talk, because he's in US and I'm in Canada. I would want us to think of what we can do to bring that same foundation to Canada as well, because we would want to be part of the foundation all the way. And so I'll talk to him at the back of after the show is done about that. So thank you so much, guys, for joining us. And for our over 200 viewers today, we're very grateful to have you on there. And as it is, despite all our technical issues, we're still able to to be live with us. It's wonderful. Thank you so much. And to our over 2,000 subscribers, thank you so much for being part of
Thank you.
the program. And you guys have been loyal no matter what. And on our friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, thank you so much as well. And it's me signing out once again. It's Ayo with FarmerHubTV. Join us same time next week, hopefully, God willing. We'll come again, and it could be Mr. Oduntan that we're going to bring as well. Who knows? But we'll definitely.
I'm available. You need to tell them.
Bring someone.
We continue telling them.
Yeah, we have to keep it hammering on things. That's just
Yes.
we are Nigerians. We're stubborn. If we don't hear things over and over and over again,
some people say let them to let us see.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you so much, guys. We love you.
Thank you, guys.
Above all, happy independence to Nigeria today.
Yeah.
Despite all the issues, we're still glad to be
happy
Nigerians.
independence.
We are proud of it. We are proud of Nigeria, no matter what. And hopefully, things will begin to get better as the new year goes on. And I'm always proud to be a Nigerian, no matter what. Every country has their own issues going on. We have ours as well, and hopefully, things will get better. So happy independence, Nigeria, and we're proud of you. Nigerians everywhere you are, we are doing great things. And it's wonderful to be, part of someone called a Nigerian. Thank you so much for joining the show, and we'll see you at the same time next week. Have a nice day.
Thank you.